Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Chelsea want more from Lukaku, Allegri out to right his predecessors' wrongs. Champions League in Opta numbers. Champions League holders Chelsea get their knockout campaign started on Tuesday as the defence of their crown enters an altogether more challenging stage. Thomas Tuchel's men may feel they have dodged a bullet or two by getting this draw, with their next opponents Lille struggling to match the highs of their Ligue 1 title victory from last season in 2021-22. Tuesday's other encounter sees Juventus travel to Villarreal, with Massimiliano Allegri looking to improve on the knockout exploits of Maurizio Sarri and Andrea before him. Here, Stats Perform delves into the Opta data to pick out the key statistical narratives and subplots ahead of Tuesday's games. Chelsea v Lille. Much of the attention at Stamford Bridge will be on Romelu Lukaku, whether the Belgian plays or not. The big money signing's struggles this season have been well publicised, but he hit a new low on Saturday as he touched the ball just 7 times in the win over Crystal Palace. That is the fewest by any player to feature for 90 minutes in a single Premier League game since at least 2003-04. On the other side of the contest is a striker aiming to emulate Lionel Messi. Jonathan David may not have scored a Ligue 1 goal since December, but the talented Canadian impressed in the second half of the group stage. He scored 1 goal in each of his last 3 appearances in the competitions, meaning if he scores on Tuesday he will be the second youngest, 22 years, 39 days, non-European to score in 4 successive Champions League games after Messi, 21y, 155d in November 2008. That is not to say Lille are a high-scoring side. Many will be wondering who let Les Dogues out of Group G, given their haul of 7 makes them the lowest-scoring group winners since Leicester City and Atletico Madrid, 7 each, in 2016-17. In fact, no team from that section scored more than 8. The omens are, perhaps unsurprisingly, overwhelmingly in Chelsea's favour here. Only Manchester City, 15, and Bayern Munich, 14, have won more Champions League games than the holders since the start of last season, while Lille are appearing at this stage for just the second time ever. Further to that, Tuchel boasts a fine record in Champions League knockout ties, having progressed from 1, including finals, 8 of his previous 11, 73%, a success rate bettered by only 3 managers, minimum 10 knockout ties, Vicente del Bosque, 80%-8/10, Jupp Heynckes, 86%-12/14, and Zinedine Zidane, 88%-14/16. Villarreal v Juventus Sarri and then Plo were both tasked with establishing a new era at Juventus, but when Allegri returned after a 2-year break in pre-season, he picked up the pieces of a side that had regressed significantly. There remain plenty who feel Allegri never should have been rehired, but this tie at least gives him an opportunity to point to a degree of progress, at least in the context of the Champions League. After all, neither Sarri nor Plo got beyond the last 16. Allegri, on the other hand, was only eliminated at this stage once in 5 seasons, and that was to Pep Guardiola's excellent Bayern side. His counterpart on Tuesday, Unai Emery, has something of a point to prove as well, but his has more to do with his own personal record. While something of a specialist at Europa League level, having won the competition 4 times including last season, he has won only 1 of 6 knockout games in the Champions League. Much of Emery's hope will be pinned on Arnaut Danjuma. The Dutchman, who recently returned from 2 months out and scored a hat-trick at the weekend, had a hand in 5 goals in the group stage, which is already a joint club record for the club in the competition. By no means are the Yellow Submarine a one-man team, however. Young winger Yeremi Pino caught the eye in the group and is plotting to become only the 4th Spanish teenager to score in the knockout stages of the Champions League after Belgian, Cesc Fabregas and Raul. Tiger Woods recently vowed the PGA Tour has not seen the last of him, but surely it has seen the best of him. This week marks 30 years since a 16-year-old Woods took his first steps onto the professional circuit, The first patter of Tiger feet coming at the Nissan Los Angeles Open, at Riviera Country Club. It is the tournament now known as the Genesis Invitational. He appeared as an amateur, on an invitation proposed by tournament director Greg McLaughlin, and went up against an elite field on the par 71 course. Before teeing up with Tour pros Bob Friend and Dickie Thompson, however, Woods played the pre-tournament pro-am in the company of Colombo actor Peter Falk. Just one more thing to make his week memorable. Woods had been touted for many years as a star in the making, having first caught the eye as a prodigious talent before starting school. He won the U.S.